What's going on, guys? So today we got a battle box and we also have a nice sunny day, so we're outside looking at this guy. You can see this one is a little bit on the small side. Very curious what's inside, so we're going to jump right in. So today's EDC here is a mini sandbar, all right, from Civivi. Cool little blade. Definitely do a video on this in the future. Oops, there we go. Cut the tape on top. Let's see what we have. Alright, so we'll leave that there just in case we need it. Here's our mission brief. This is number 89. Do a quick flip, because that's usually the big collage of stuff, which is a little bit of a, what's it called? Spoiler. Alright, so mission 89. It's July 2022, and you are now in possession of mission 89 of BattleBox. It has been an amazing year thus far, and we are now over halfway to 2023. Hopefully you are getting out and enjoying the arrival of summer and working on your adventure and survival skills. With Mission 89, we'll introduce you to several products that we hope you'll add to your rotation or survival preps. From procurement of food and camp organization to protective equipment, slicing, dicing, self-defense, this month's box has you covered. Let's turn the page and get on with the breakdown of Mission 89 of BattleBox. Yeehaw, current 1776. Alright, so we'll leave that there for reference. Put our knife over there. And we're going to jump in. Alright, so what do I want to see first? Ooh. Alright, so this giant butt plug looking thing. Yes, I know, it's what you were thinking. Some of you anyway. This is the Pocket Slingshot, and I have done videos on this thing before. It's actually pretty darn awesome. And this can definitely be used in a survival type situation to get small game. You do have to practice with this thing. Basically take some steel, ball bearings. You could throw anything in here, which is nice, in a real emergency situation. You're not going to have access to a bunch of ball bearings unless you stock them up for some reason. So more than likely you're going to have like some rocks and stuff, but you can definitely shoot pretty much anything out of here. Anything that has a little bit of weight and is kind of small and round, you can huck out of this thing. So if you haven't seen this before, well, here, I'll break it open. Let's look at it together, just in case you haven't seen it. All right, let's keep our garbage tidy off to the side. All right, so in here it does come with some BBs. All right, so we have a cap here, and then we have some ammo inside. It's nice they do provide that. All right, a little baggie of steel balls. Ball bearings. Yeah, we'll leave that inside the box. So basically you would put a ball bearing down in there, you would grab it, all right, and you would pull back and you'd shoot it. And the thing really creates a ton of velocity. It's extremely deadly. This is not really a toy at all, okay? You should definitely respect this if you happen to have one. It works just like a regular slingshot, only it's easier because you're kind of directing where you're going. The one thing I have to say is that a slingshot, you might be able to be a little bit more accurate because you can kind of use your eye level to see where it's going to go. But, I've had moderate success shooting this before. I can definitely hit within like probably a 5-inch circle pretty much every time from about 10 feet. So I haven't used one of these in years, by the way. You can see my old video if you search it, Pocket Rocket, or what is it, Pocket Shot? Yeah, the Pocket Shot. You can see those old videos, but super cool. Great way to start the box, because this is definitely something that's not only fun, you can plink around in your backyard, also legal everywhere, which is very nice. So if you can't be shooting your regular guns or even your pellet guns or BB guns, you can certainly shoot a slingshot. So that's a cool start. Alright, so see some medical gear here. Alright, battle bandage. I don't think I've seen this before. It says 8-inch by 8-inch sterile gauze pad with 6-inch by 4-inch clear self-adhering compression wrap. Alright, so this is one of those things that's not fun or sexy, but it is super important. If you are serious about prepping and stuff, you have to have some decent medical equipment. I mean, lots of people have, a little pack of Band-Aids and gauze and maybe some sterilization cream or something. But you should stock some of the more heavier bandages and things like that for some serious wounds. Alright, sorry, big old loud truck went by. Yeah, medical equipment like this, like I said, it's not super fun or exciting. but it is important to have stuff like this, and not just regular old band-aids and gauze and a little bit of bacitracin or something. You should definitely have some bigger bandages for bigger wounds. This could literally save your life. Now, you're not going to be doing your own surgery at home or anything, and this is not necessarily going to help that much like in an apocalypse when you don't have access to modern medicine. But I'm just saying, like, if you cut yourself really, really bad and you're squirting blood, we only have so much in us, we have to keep it in us, and you're losing blood fast, stuff like this could save your life and keep that inside of you where it's supposed to be long enough to get to actual medical help. All right, so again, probably medical stuff is the least exciting when I see it in the box, because it's not something I can play with or have fun with or, you know, use daily, but it is stuff that I put a ton of value on. Okay, water purification and medical, huge thumb up whenever we get anything like that, because you start to accumulate a little collection of it, and one day it might literally save your life. So good stuff there. All right, so let's check out this this looks like a headlamp. All right, from Nikron. This is the H35. Oh, interesting. So we have two different lights. You can see two different reflectors here and advertised on the front. One is for a spotlight or throw. The other one's for flood or spill. It says twin engines, spot, flood, and a red light. Runs on 18650. So that seems like pretty straightforward headlamp option. I'll certainly play with that at night later today. Yeah, just kind of cool, little, you know, best of both worlds type deal. But we'll see. Sometimes lights that are, you know, advertise a little of this and a little of that, you do get just a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and a master of none. Kind of like a multi-tool. Multi-tools are fantastic and super useful, but oftentimes when you have a dedicated tool, it's always better. But we'll see. I'll check it out. I did like the angled light, the head that twisted, that old Nikron model that we got in the BattleBox. That thing is super cool, and I do actually use that occasionally. So, cool flashlight. Then we have some, looks like some earplugs. Let's see. You just heat them up and shape them to your ear. That's pretty cool. Made in the USA, always a nice little bonus if you're an American viewer. Custom molded earplugs. Now I have to say, I've been doing a lot more shooting lately. Got two new firearms. So actually, I have two firearms coming to me and Christina. I'll probably post a picture on Instagram when they arrive, but Christina wanted a specific gun for years now. And I told her, I said, you know what, just get it. You know, she's kind of been hesitant, you know, and spending the money and stuff. I just get it. And of course, that was a great excuse for me to get one as well. Something similar, but definitely different. So it's kind of like his and hers. But anyway, point being, doing a lot more shooting. And I mean, Christina just been shooting with her regular carry guns too. Like she's been shooting with her Glock 42. I've been shooting my Glock 43. Obviously, I want to check out the SIG again. We're going to have the new guns. Just doing a ton of shooting. So getting some different earplugs would be a good time to test them out, because we're literally shooting a lot lately. So yeah, I mean, as far as ammo, I love to show pictures. Again, it's just social media sometimes seems really ridiculous. Like, I've posted a picture of ammo at you know, the store before on Instagram, and I got, you know, I guess I don't know if it was automatically done or if someone reported me, but totally got in trouble for that, which is really stupid, because they thought I was trying to sell ammunition because I have a picture of it with prices on the shelf. But any human being that would actually see that would know I'm not trying to sell any. I'm just showing what the prices are, because ammo is coming back. All right, the big box stores are having it. My little local gun shops have a ton of ammo. Actually, the closest gun shop to me right now has cases and cases and cases of 9mm, 223, 45 ACP. I mean, you name it. So the ammo's there. The prices are still a little bit high from what I've liked to see, or what I've experienced in the past, but who knows, maybe prices will never come down. But availability is definitely there. All right, so anyway, earplugs, very cool. Obviously can't check them out right now. You're supposed to heat them up and mold them. I don't know, I generally like hearing protection that's over the ear, although I do like the cheap plastic, like, you know, what Hickok 45 uses all the time. I have a pair of those. I don't know if I have the exact ones he has or just something similar, but I actually like those a lot because they're super comfortable. A lot of times when I'm shooting with a rifle, and, you know, obviously you're resting your side of your head down to look through the sights and stuff, a lot of times big old over-the-ear earmuffs just get in the way, and they're super uncomfortable to wear. So I do like smaller hearing protection, but we'll see. And worst case scenario, Christina sometimes will use hearing protection for other things as well besides shooting. So even if I don't think they're comfortable, she can certainly use them. So that's cool. I like that. All right, we have, ooh, okay, so dead fish. I want to say that's a knife, but I want to say this is a knife too. I don't really know. Let's look at this paperwork real quick and we'll just jump right into it. Alright, so there's 30% off for these molded hearing, or whatever it is, earplugs, excuse me. So BATTLBOX 30 if you wanted to get those direct. Alright, so that's what they look like. Pretty interesting. Alright, then we have, there's a Dead Fish code, 25% off if you wanted to buy something from them direct. Now, Dead Fish, we had that old cleaver, which is super cool. It is in my kitchen, and I do use it, and I do like it. Alright, so I'm actually going to open this first and see what's up with this. Alright, so grab our Civivi, because that's what we do. We use one knife to open another. Let's bust into this thing and see what we have here. Dead Fish. Does it slide? Does it can't? No, okay, here we go. Dun, 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 dun. Whoa. Okay, that's that's interesting. I definitely wasn't expecting that. Is this like a folding kitchen knife? Because I've seen those before. Very interesting. Very, very Japanese. I almost want to say like a sushi knife. Let's see, stainless steel, 4116. Interesting. Initial impressions, I mean, for a kitchen knife, if I choke back down like this, if I am using it for food preps and stuff, man, I got a mosquito bite out here. Mosquitoes chewing on me while I'm talking. It's not that bad back here. Up here, this liner lock is super aggressive, so I could feel that in the finger. Like if I were to put my finger here, almost like a choil, it's very uncomfortable, just because it's so aggressive. This is almost like a little serrated blade. Holding back here again for food, food preps. Jeez, try to talk too fast and come out right. I can see that being kind of cool. Yeah, interesting. Definitely have to use this in the kitchen. We'll see what that says later, but I'm assuming that's what it is because I do a lot of kitchen knives and stuff. All right, I see some, looks like some copper washers in there. Really basic design, really simple. It's flow through. All right, you can see just liner lock. Just has some chunky wood scales on it. But interesting. Alright, so let's see what this other thing is. I don't know. This may or may not be a knife since we already have a knife in here. M3 Tactical Tech says Modern Mission Mobility. Yeah, this may not be a knife at all. I have no idea. Don't believe I've heard of this brand. Alright, let's see what it is. See if I can get the box open. Shimmy, shimmy. Still no idea what it is. It is a knife. Wow, so we got a little fixed blade here. It looks like my next neck knife, because you guys know I'm neck knife crazy. I make everything a neck knife. Alright. So, get this guy out of its wrapping. Super cool. Little, I want to say file work, but it's obviously not hand done. But that is, let me get some oil off the blade here. Wipe this guy down. I have to say, this is cool looking. I really do like the way it looks. Alright, again, haven't heard of this company before. But yeah, this little file work that's on the bottom, it's also, you know, mimicked on the spine there, which obviously is the jimping itself. Pretty comfortable. Resting the thumb on here, it is pretty aggressive. Like on the, if you put your thumb on the flat, it's fine. But if you're on an angle on this corner here, it is actually kind of sharp. But it does kind of lock your thumb in there. Not incredibly well, but you know, it's definitely not smooth. It's better than nothing. I do love Karambit style knives. Overall, it just looks pretty friggin' awesome. It's very aggressive looking in reverse grip. Very, very comfortable. You can definitely do some stabbing if you want to, you know, play ninja or whatever you're doing with, I don't know what you're stabbing. But yeah, that is actually super cool. I don't know what the blade steel is yet. We'll see the specs on this in a minute. But I am very excited to see a fixed blade as well as the folder, because the folder is more of a, it's definitely not like an EDC or anything like that. It's definitely it's supposed to be used for kitchen prep. I like the fact that it's foldable so you can put it into a drawer. But yeah, I dig this. I totally dig this. All right, let's take a look at this paperwork here. I thought this would be a spoiler alert here, but just picture some woods. It says scan here to view mission 89 box values. Oh, interesting. A QR code. I don't know if you guys can scan the screen there or not, but you can check it out on the website. All right, so let's make sure everything is here. First off, we have the pocket shot with some ammo. We got that. We got the battle bandage as well from Rescue Essentials. We got the custom earplugs. Oh, green looks really neat. I think these are just black. Yeah, the green are pretty wicked looking. Alright, so dead fish. The Weng, what? It's not wedge. I don't know why I want to say wedge, but Weng, W-E-N-G-E. Weng Alpine Foldable Chef Knife. Very cool. Normally $59.99. Again, it's a 1.4116, 5.5 inch blade. It just says wood, sometimes referred to as African rosewood. Oh, Weng. Maybe that's the type of wood. I just am not familiar with it. It says Weng is an amazingly unique wood with its dark brown to black coloring. Huh, interesting. Alright, so that would be the basic box essentials here, and then once you hit the Pro box, you also get the Nikron H35, 1000 lumens, again, the kind of best of both worlds with the throw as well as the spill. And then the Pro Plus box has this M3 Tactical M3 Force Recon. 100% made in the USA. They're saying $189.99 is retail. It does have CPM D2, which is pretty awesome. Overall 7.8 inches, blade is 3.3, and it is a BattleBox exclusive edition. So I'm not sure if that's the coloration is specific to BattleBox or maybe the design. I'm gonna have to check out the website there because I'm really not familiar with the brand, but that seems awesome. I'm just kind of skimming through here. You guys can go ahead and read that there as well if you want. So yeah, awesome. 100% made in the US of A. I had a conversation not too long ago with someone about USA made knives and stuff, and they said that they would love to support American made knife companies, but they're too expensive. You know, expensive is definitely subjective. I understand, you know, things that are made in America are just more money, and it's very hard, especially these days, especially now, post-pandemic and everything, for a lot of these American companies to match what China's doing because China has slave labor. Their costs of manufacturing are incredibly low. They have access to all kinds of different materials and stuff. So yeah, anything that's made in America compared to something that's made in China, or even something that's made in like Taiwan, you can compare it really anywhere around the world. Japan, Germany, France, Italy. It's not comparable. The American made stuff is almost always going to be more expensive for the same type quality. It's just how it is. So wow, the sun came out like crazy just now, and it's pretty good timing because it's making a massive shadow on this side, so that wouldn't be very good for our video anyway. Alright, so that's it for now. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have an awesome day. Let me know what you think of this this knife, but I'm definitely digging it, and like I said, I'm going to neck carry, even though it's big for a lot of people. You guys know I've carried massive knives on the neck, so I'm going to go ahead and put a nice lanyard on this, and I'll probably start carrying this maybe next week. Just a little while, just to see what I think of it. But I mean, it's definitely a full-size knife. It's big for a neck knife, trust me. But you know, been there, done that before, so I'll try it out again. So that's all. Hope you guys have an awesome day. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.